Hello, I am Dr. Lynn Myers, a specialist in communication. Today we will be diagnosing and treating Frank and Margarita from The Amazing Race. They're contestants in season 1 of The Amazing Race, and we will be focusing on episodes 11 through 13. Specifically, episode 12, we do see a lot of breakdown in their communication skills. The diagnosis for that team is, unfortunately, they are in the beginning stages of the termination of their relationship. There is a huge breakdown in their communication, and it is very apparent in the way that Frank speaks to Margarita. It displays a lot of intimate partner violence. He is snatching things away from her, blaming her for a lot of things. He told her, I believe it was when they were in Anchorage or trying to get to Anchorage, that if they had listened to her, they would have already lost the competition, and she just needed to do what he said because he said so. And that is a terrible breakdown in communication. Margarita does try to communicate with him. She even states that they need to work on their communication skills and tells him how it made her feel, which he does ignore, unfortunately, in episode 12. Now, you do see a rapid decay of their companionate love. They start competing when they're on the Great Wall. You see Margarita racing up and back down. She's obviously more physically fit for the endurance part of that type of a race up those stairs and back down the stairs. And you can see her smiling as she passes him. And they are, trying to outdo each other, unfortunately. Then you see her try to fix that when Frank is climbing the ice wall, and she's very encouraging. So the diagnosis is obviously that they're in the beginning stages of the termination stage of their relationship. But if they reestablish their communication, they will be able to break that cycle. They do need to have clear conversations about what they expect from each other and be willing to discuss the things instead of just lashing out with each other. And considering it is a stressful race, they do need to learn to manage the stress together. They need more of a we, not me attitude. They are partners in this, obviously. And that would help them tremendously. And we can only hope that they do follow this recommendation and they do start rebuilding that relationship. And we will see what happens as the season goes on and the end is near. Y'all have a great day. Goodbye.